Hello and welcome back to another beer review. I'm Ben the Beer Lad, and today I'm going to be doing a new brew for both me and the channel. This is Hidden Springs, I think. And this is called BPA VK, and it is Jedi Pie Trick Imperial Pastry Stout at 11%, and that is Three Hills Brewing. Oh, it's Three Hills Brewing and Hidden Spring. So it's a collab beer. It's just there at the bottom. This one I got from Priesttown. I can't remember how much it cost. I've never had either of these brewers before, so I don't know what they're like. So it is a double new brewer and new beer. What's it actually called then? Is it called BPA VK or is it called Jedi Pie? I think it's called Jedi Pie Trick. It's an Imperial Pastry Stout at 11%. Anyway, that's it. I think that can looks quite nice. There's some guff on the side. I'll quickly read it. And it says BPA VK, or Baltic Province and Village Knowledge, takes the highest quality malts available to produce a rich, smooth and decadent based beer. Each month we choose a new pastry, pudding or dessert as inspiration around which a malt bill is formed, with particular flavors further emphasizing with a blend of post-fermentation ingredients and flavors. Brewed with Florida. Brewed with Florida legends, Hidden Springs, we've deconstructed an American classic dessert and made liquid mud pie. I've never had mud pie before. Infused with Hidden Springs hand-roasted Colombian cacao nibs, this beer is almost chocolatey yet. Milk and dark chocolate flavors are accompanied by undertones of biscuit and vanilla, pure decadence in a glass. It says that there. Now there's more guff, kind of. It's just the malt, the hops, the yeast, and the adjuncts. That's a new one. And then it's got your ABV, your unit, your style, and your volume. I'm not going to read them out. If you want to read them, they are there. The can art is quite nice. It's got this nice smoky looking smoke at the bottom with a nice pie there. There's the two logos. We've got Three Hills and Hidden Springs. That being Three Hills and that being Hidden Springs. And yeah, it looks like a nice can, but I'm not here to judge cans. My camera is like, there we go. I'm not here to judge cans. I'm here to drink beer. So let's crack it open and see what we've got, shall we? I already know what I'm expecting. Right, I'll pull the rest in a second. So, there's the beer, as I was expecting. Oh, wow, I can smell it. Jet black beer. Nice tanned, really compact head. Looks lovely. No floaters yet. Looks lovely. Let's get a smell and see what we get, shall we? Smells like melted Cadbury's. Milk chocolate, really, really strong in chocolate. Got my nose. You can smell the pastry as well, to be fair. It does have that nice, sweet, sugary smell to it. Milk chocolate, there's a hint of like Bourneville dark chocolate as well. Roasted malts, quite mild compared to the chocolate. Adds a slight bitterness to it in the smell. It's like a little sugary, sweet. Oh, that smells delicious. If this tastes as good as it smells, this might end up being my new favourite beer. So let's get a mouthful for body and carb. That's smooth. That's really smooth. Carbonation is literally next to none. I think I had 2 bubbles in my mouth. Body's medium bodied. Actually, I'll go medium full body. I think, yeah, it's some medium full, somewhere in that ballpark. It's around there. It's very, very rich. It's velvety, silky, smooth feel to it. That's so far so good. Let's get a big old taste. Cheers. Oh, that's warming. Now, I have had recently, when I say recently, depending on where this goes upload wise, I did have, and I'm not afraid to name and shame other beers and companies, I did have a pastry stout recently, an Imperial Pastry Stout recently, and I thought it was god awful. And that was Tiny Rebels Imperial Barrel Aged Pecan Pastry Pie. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, that one, god awful. This is so much better. Pastry stouts are not really a thing that I can, not that I can't find them, but I don't really see them that often. This is probably the third one I've had. So I've had a really good one before, and I've had a really bad one before. This is making me start to believe in pastry stouts again, because when I first had them, I was very let down. I've gone to another one, I thought it was really, really nice. I think that was the hazelnut chocolate. I don't know, I can't remember what it was. The German, no it wasn't, it was Mexican. Anyway, this beer, flavour wise, it's fantastic. It's chocolate, a little bit of cake, nice biscuity, malty base. That's fantastic. It's so smooth as well. You've got a nice warming feel right down, all the way down. Doesn't burn or anything, doesn't like knock you off with alcohol burns, and it's 11%. The alcohol is really well hidden in the mouth. As soon as it gets to about here, downwards, it's just warm, doesn't burn you, just warms you up a little, and this is what a stout should be, at least this percentage. Flavour wise, like I said, you got your chocolate, it is just roasted malt as your base flavour, it's very mild again, like in the smell. On top of that, you've got your dark chocolate, adds that bitterness, a slight sweetness to it. Then you've got little peaks of milk chocolate sort of flashing in and out. It just adds that extra sweetness to it. Biscuity, digestive-y biscuits, I guess, maltiness. That's also in there. It's got that little, I don't want to say crunch because it makes it sound like I'm chewing on beer, like biscuits in beer, but it's got that extra malty flavour. So it sort of goes back and forth between a nice sweet chocolatey beer and a sort of darker malty, not bitter but not sweet beer. It's fantastic. You do get your pastry flavour as well. It sort of comes in the cheeks. This little, literally I do mean little, slight tart sort of catches you off a little. This is what a pastry stout should be. This is what pastry stouts, should be. Like this one, and whatever the other one I had was, I can't remember. It was like a hazelnut chocolate one, but they should be like this. This is fantastic. Like I say, I've never had mud pie before, but if it is just chocolate and biscuits and that, then I don't see why I wouldn't like it. It's fantastic. I really like it. I don't know what else to say except that it's a good beer. So, I think with that, I'm going to go away and enjoy this because it's 11% and I don't want to chuck it down my throat like an absolute melon. So, Three Hills Brewing and Hidden Springs Aleworks. Jedi Pie Trick Imperial Pastry Stout at 11%. Pardon me. Out of 10. Oh, it's vegan friendly. Sorry, I missed that. Yeah, vegan friendly. There you go. So, out of 10, I think that is an easy 10 out of 10. It's definitely up there in my new favourite beers. It's fantastic. If you have had this, please let me know. Let me know what you think, if you like it, if you don't. If you've had any of Three Hills or Hidden Springs beers before, let me know. Let me know which ones you've had, which ones are good, which ones to maybe avoid, or if they're just both good companies, and I'll just see if I can get more of either of them. But yeah, let me know which ones you've had, what they are, if they're any good. If you haven't had any of this before, I'll leave a link. I'll try and find websites and I'll leave them down below where you can try and find this beer. I don't know if you can. I've not looked. I got mine from Priesttown here in Preston. Costs £5, £6, something like that. So yeah, I'll leave links. If you want to find it, find it. If you like the video though, thumbs up, thumbs down, all that usual stuff. If you want to subscribe, consider doing so, because the show must go on, etc, etc, so on and so forth, and I'll see you later. Bye.